Resonance in AC circuits. Let's discuss regarding maximum power transfer theorem. Large electrical systems are normally designed for maximum efficiency conditions and not for maximum power transfer conditions. But small battery circuits such as electrical equipment are essentially designed for maximum power transfer conditions since maximum utilization of the equipment is more important. Maximum power transfer theorem as applied to AC circuits states that the power delivered to the load by the source becomes maximum when the load impedance is equal to the complex conjugate of the source impedance. Let us consider a simple AC circuit having a source of voltage Vs and impedance Zs connected to a load ZL as shown in the figure. Here Xs and XL are reactances of source and load respectively. The current I through this circuit is given by the expression I is equal to Vs divided by Zs plus ZL, which is equal to Vs divided by Rs plus RL plus J into Xs plus XL. Therefore, power P is equal to I squared times RL, which is equal to Vs square RL divided by Rs plus RL whole square plus Xs plus XL whole square, where P is the power dissipated in the load RL. From the above equation, we can see that power becomes maximum when the rate of change of P with respect to both RL and XL is equal to 0. That is, dP by dRL is equal to 0 and dP by dXL is equal to 0. Substituting for P, d by dRL of Vs square times RL divided by RL plus Rs whole square is equal to 0 and d by dXL of Vs square divided by XL plus Xs whole square is equal to 0. Therefore, d by dRL of RL times RL plus Rs to the power minus 2 is equal to 0 and d by dXL of XL plus Xs to the power minus 2 is equal to 0. This implies RL plus Rs minus 2RL is equal to 0 and XL plus Xs is equal to 0. So we get RL is equal to Rs and XL is equal to minus Xs. This further implies that RL plus XL is equal to Rs minus Xs or ZL is equal to Zs. Hence, the maximum power transfer to the load is ensured when ZL becomes exactly equal to Zs. Here we can visualize two subcases. One, when the load is pure resistor. Here we have XL is equal to 0 and XS is equal to 0. So that maximum power transfer occurs when RL is equal to Rs. Case 2. When the load is a purely reactive. Here we have RL is equal to 0 and Rs is equal to 0. So that maximum power transfer occurs when XL is equal to minus XS. Using equation 55 in equation 54 we get P max is equal to Vs square divided by 4 times RL. Let's now discuss regarding few problems. Problem number 1. A resistance of 500 ohm is connected in series with an inductance of 1 Henry to a 220 volt 50 Hz source. What capacitance should be connected in series with the combination to get the maximum current? Solution. Maximum current flows in the series circuit when the circuit is in resonance with the applied frequency. Under resonance, we must have F is equal to 1 by 2 pi times square root of LC, or C is equal to 1 by 4 pi square F square L, where F is the applied frequency. L and C are the inductance and capacitance in the series circuit. Hence, C is equal to 1 by 4 into pi square into 50 square times 1 square, where we obtain the value of capacitance 10.13 microfarad. Problem number 2. A 60 Hz AC circuit has a resistance 200 ohm and inductance of 10 millihenry. What is the power factor? What capacitance placed in the circuit will make the power factor unity? Solution. Vector impedance of a series RL circuit is given by Z is equal to square root of R square plus XL square. Here theta is equal to tan inverse of XL by R, where the symbols carry their usual meanings. From data, we get theta is equal to tan inverse of omega L by R, which is equal to 1.0799 degree. Hence, power factor cos theta is given by power factor is equal to cos of 1.0799, which is equal to 0.9998. When power factor is equal to 1, we must have cos theta is equal to 1, which implies theta is equal to 0. This means that tan inverse of XL minus XC by R is equal to 0, which implies XL is equal to XC, which is equal to omega L, which is equal to 1 by omega C. Therefore, C is equal to 1 by omega square L. Substituting for C, we get C is equal to 703.6 microfarad. Problem number 3. A capacitor of 2 microfarad, an inductor of 5 Henry and a resistor of 200 ohm are connected in series to an AC supply of 200 volt 50 Hz. Calculate 1. The current through the circuit. 2. Potential difference across each of the circuit elements. Solution. Magnitude of impedance of the circuit is Z is equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC square, which is equal to square root of R square plus 2 pi FL minus 1 by 2 pi FC whole square. Substituting for F, L, C and R in the expression for Z, we get Z is equal to 201.07 ohm. We know that I is equal to V by Z. So we get I is equal to 0.995 amps. The potential differences are now given by VR is equal to I into R, which is equal to 199 volt. VL is equal to I times XL, which is equal to 1562.94 volt. And VC is equal to I times XC, which is equal to 1583.59 volts. Problem number 4. Find the capacity of a capacitor to run a 30 volt, 10 watt lamp when connected in series with an alternating EMF of 220 volt 50 Hz. Solution. Voltage across the lamp VR is equal to 30 volt. Power consumed by the lamp is equal to 10 watt. VAC is equal to 220 volt. The main current I in the circuit is given by I is equal to power by voltage, which is equal to 3 amps. From the law or triangle of voltages, the voltage Vc across the capacitor is given by Vc is equal to square root of Vac square minus Vr square. Substituting for Vc, we get Vc is equal to 217.95 volt. Hence, the capacitive reactance is Xc is equal to 1 by omega C, which is equal to 72.65 ohm. Therefore, expression for the capacitance is C is equal to 1 by 2 pi F into Xc. So we get the value of capacitance as 14.61 microfarad. Fifth problem. In a series LCR circuit fed by AC of 12 volt and 1 kilohertz, if L is equal to 0.5 Henry, C is equal to 0.2 microfarad and R is equal to 1 kilo ohm, find the current in the circuit and the power factor. Solution. VAC is equal to 12 volt, frequency F is equal to 1000 Hz, inductance L is equal to 0.5 Henry and C is equal to 0.2 microfarad. We get Z is equal to square root of R square plus 2F pi L minus 1 over 2 pi FC whole square. Substituting for R, pi, F, L and C in the expression for Z, we get impedance Z is equal to 2548.2 ohm and theta is equal to tan inverse of XL minus XC by R. Substituting for XL, XC and R in the expression for theta, we get theta is equal to 66.89 degree. We know that current I is equal to V by Z. Substituting for V and Z in I, we get current I is equal to 4.71 milliamp and cos theta is equal to 0.392. Problem number 6. An inductance of 10 Henry is connected in series with a resistance of 50 ohm to a 220 volt 50 Hz source. Calculate the value of the capacitor to be connected in series to make the power factor unity. Solution. Power factor unity means cos theta is equal to 1 or theta is equal to 0 degree. This further means that theta is equal to tan inverse of 2 pi L minus 1 by 2 pi Fc by R, which is equal to 0, which implies 2 pi Fl is equal to 1 by 2 pi Fc, or C is equal to 1 by 4 pi square F square L. Therefore, substituting for pi, F and L in the expression for the capacitance C, we obtain capacitance of the capacitor C is equal to 1.013 microfarad. Problem number 7. In an high-pass RL filter, an inductance of self-inductance 100 millihenry and resistance of 10 kilo ohm are connected in series. Calculate the cutoff frequency. Solution. In an RL filter, the cutoff frequency Fc occurs at R is equal to XL. Hence, we have 2 pi Fc L is equal to R, or Fc is equal to R by 2 pi L. Therefore, Fc is equal to 15.916 kilohertz. Thank you. Hope you have understood most of the problems solved here.